Hi Taurus, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be asking the cards what awaits for you in love for the week of April 28th to May 4th, 2025. I'm going to take a look at your energy, Taurus, and then I'll see the energy of your person, whoever it is that you are connecting to and dealing with in love. Also, I wanted to say if this reading resonates for you, I will put a link below the video in the description box below that will take you to the extended reading if you are interested. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed sometimes in these readings. All right, here we go. Let's see your energy, Taurus. Let's see. Spirit angels and guides, please show me what's the energy of Taurus in regards to love for this week, please. What's Taurus's energy in regards to love for this week? All right, first card we have here for you is the Ace of Cups. Okay. Some of you might be connecting to somebody new. Doesn't have to be though. Also, you might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. All right, we also have the Justice card, Libra energy. And we also have the Four of Wands, Aries. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. We also have the Seven of Wands, and we also have the Ten of Wands. What? So there's a, ooh, geez, look at this. Six of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck as well. I was about to say that some of you are leaving, you're leaving someone in the past to head towards something new. And for some of you, this something new that you're heading towards or that you're focusing on is a new person, you know, a new relationship. But that doesn't have to be the case. For others of you, this new beginning that you're focusing on has to do with you, you know. Yeah, just having like a new lease on life, a new sense of control, of conviction, of strength. Ace of Cups can also just represent self-love, you know, you putting yourself first, you deciding to put yourself first and deciding to love yourself more. Justice can represent, like, you know, fairness. And I feel like for some of you, this is you deciding to go for what you know is fair for you. You know, what's fair for you, what's best for you. Even if it means, you know, having to sacrifice something here or let go of something that maybe you've been holding on to, but ultimately you know that it's something that's not good for you. It's something that's not good for you. It's something that you need to block and push away from you. There is an energy of disappointment here with the Five of Cups and the Six of Swords. So I feel like you're leaving something behind, but you're definitely carrying an energy of grief, you know, and sadness and disappointment because it's something that meant a lot to you. It's something that you felt really connected to. and to be forced to let it go, because I feel like that's what's happening here. It's almost like you feel like you have no choice, you know? You have no choice. You feel forced to have to stand up for yourself and put yourself first and say no and say enough is enough. I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I don't deserve this, you know? I don't deserve this. This is not fair to me. This is just not fair. This is not equal. I deserve something better than this. So, you know, it's a difficult decision. It's something that's hurting you, but at the same time, it's like, you know, deep down inside that you're making the right choice. You're making the right choice. As much as it might hurt, you know that this is what's best. And that, you know, you're obligated to yourself with the justice card. You know, you're obligated to protect yourself, and to look out for your own well-being. You know, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself, and to get yourself out of situations that are not serving you and that are hurting you. You know, it's your responsibility to get yourself out of that. And to, you know, to be your own protector. Nobody can do it except you. So I do feel like you're just kind of like drawing a line in the sand with the Seven of Wands, and bringing something to a close. You know, it's like you're wrapping it up. It's like, okay, it's time to wrap this up. You know, it's time to wrap this up. It's time to, like, you know, put this away, and it's time to move on. Or it's time to, like, get this away from me, and it's time to move on. Yeah, you owe it to yourself is what I'm getting. You owe it to yourself to take care of yourself and to do what's best for you, and to separate yourself from anything and everything that hurts you, and that brings you down, and that causes you grief or stress, or, you know, just makes your life more complicated. Because I feel like you did as much as you could is what I'm noticing. You know, it's like you did as much as you could. At this point, if you keep putting yourself out there, you're overextending yourself. You know, and again, that's not fair. It's not fair for you to overextend yourself that way. You did your part, and that's all you can do, and that's all you should do. Okay. All right, let's move on to energy's heavy. Let's move on to your person and see what's going on with them for the week. Lord, I feel like I need to give you a hug. Yeah. I feel the need to give you a hug. I am hugging you right now, spiritually, energetically. I do feel like this is a proud moment for you with the Empress here. Showing up, male or female, doesn't matter the gender, but I do feel like this is a proud moment for you. Yeah. Painful perhaps, but you know, painful, but also proud, a proud moment as well. All right, what am I doing here? I'm gonna keep this. Let's keep this. Here we go. Spirit angels and guides, please show me the energy of the person Taurus is connecting to and dealing with in love for this week, please. What is this person's energy towards Taurus for this week? Sorry, my voice gets a little bit shaky when I channel like really intense energy. That tends to happen to me. I get a little shaky. All right, Taurus, so taking a look at your person's energy towards you for the week. First card we have here is the Eight of Swords. Well, what do you know? We have the King of Cups here. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender. Could be dealing with a water sign, like I said before. I already said that. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Tell me more about this person's energy towards Taurus. We also have here the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. What? High Priestess and the Hierophant with the Justice. So some of you are married to this person? Yeah, there's some big marriage energy here. Yeah, very big marriage energy. So some of you are actually married to this person, or you were married to this person, or maybe it felt that way, you know. Sometimes it feels like a marriage, even if it's not an actual marriage. So Hierophant at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Wands and the Four of Cups as well. Well, this person is definitely wrestling with themselves internally with the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. Interesting. So this person with the Hierophant card, you know, they know the difference between right and wrong. I just feel like, oh, hold on. The Fool, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, the Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So they know the difference between right and wrong. It just kind of looks like they've been choosing to do the wrong thing knowingly. It's been their choice, basically, with the Fool and the Three of Swords. It's been their choice to do the wrong thing. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Yeah, they knew it all too well, is what I'm getting. All too well. It just kind of looks like this person kind of took a gamble, you know? With the Fool and the Knight of Wands, they took a gamble, is what happened here. They like they threw the dice like a casino. They threw the dice and they hoped for the best. You know, for things to go in their favor. And I feel like things have been going in their favor. That's the thing. I feel like I feel like things have been going in their favor. I feel like this person has been getting lucky time and time again. But at some point, when you're doing the wrong thing, when you're doing the wrong thing knowingly, and you have, you know, bad intentions and you know, bad motives and, you know, selfish motives and selfish intentions, then at some point your luck is going to run out. Yeah. You could get lucky 100 times, but At some point, your luck is going to run out. If you're harnessing that negative, energy, that toxic energy of deceit or manipulation. And I feel like that's what's happening here. This person's luck, the day has come here. The day has arrived where their luck has now run out because you're saying enough is enough. And they didn't think it through. First of all, they didn't think this day would ever happen, or they didn't think this moment would ever happen, or this moment would ever come. So they don't even have a plan here. They don't have a plan. They don't know what they're going to do. They don't know what they're going to say. They don't know how they're going to get out of this. They just know that they want you. They want you. They want to be with you. They want to continue this relationship they've been having with you. That's all they know. So it looks like in this week, this person's going to be like a little bit shell shocked, is what I'm getting from them. They're going to be a little bit shell shocked. Yeah, a little bit, taken aback. But also I see them like processing what's going on, because it does look like things are backfiring in this person's face, and I feel like they don't know what to do. They're not going anywhere. They're definitely not going anywhere, but they're also not doing anything because they're kind of processing and trying to figure out, all right, like what's my plan here? What's my plan? Because again, they didn't have a plan. They didn't think this would ever happen. They thought they would always get lucky. All right, so Taurus, I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to now continue in the extended reading. In the extended reading, I will be taking a deeper look at your person. I'm going to see what exactly are your person's true and real feelings for you. What are their true and real intentions with you for this week? What actions will they take towards you moving forward? And what will the overall outcome be for this relationship? If you're interested, you can follow me there with the link below the video in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, take care.